Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope everyone's doing well.
We're doing well. It's beautiful here.
Yes, we have the giggles.
We do have the giggles.
The
We had
giggles.
not a rough start, but we had a
couple
fun
of
start. How about that?
Starts.
A couple of starts. We're in fits and starts.
Yes, yes.
It's so beautiful. We're going to start in the studio.
Yeah.
And then
I know, we need to get out.
we need to get outside.
Let's go for a little walk.
It's gorgeous.
We're going to like walk and talk or walk and then talk.
Yep. We're going to walk over to the bike path where there's some shade and it's beautiful and we can live vicariously through people biking by. I need to start riding my bike to the studio and I thought, why didn't I do that today? I'm not ready yet. I didn't expect this, to be honest.
Well, yeah, so when we're recording this, it's April, middle of April, and it's like almost 80 degrees this week, which is unheard of for
2
Rhode
weeks
Island.
ago, it was freezing, like 20 something at night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not even 2 weeks ago.
Not even last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our long way of saying we are...
Spring has sprung.
Yeah, spring has sprung. We have the giggles and we're excited. And we're actually revisiting something from last summer.
Yeah. Our last challenge. I don't know if those of you who are kind of OG viewers who have seen our challenges in the past, and if you haven't, you can go back and watch them. Hayley and I like to challenge ourselves literally and offer a challenge for you guys to join us as we work on something. And I think it was last summer.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Last summer or last fall, it was definitely last year, we started a sculpture challenge.
Yep.
To break outside of doing wall art, and we both fizzled. We both had a really good start, but then we both kind of fizzled. It also was going into probably our busier seasons. So
it was. I think I was thinking of the video. I think it was fallish, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe it was September.
Fallish.
Yeah.
But we both kind of put a pin in it. Didn't quite know where to go. The challenge was super challenging, really.
I found it to be very challenging.
Neither of us finished anything. Okay, that's not fair.
We both have strange objects that are halfway done.
That neither of us really like, but we're not really like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and Hayley made a good point that maybe...
Did I?
You did, about the pivot. Maybe we
let's pivot. Let's do that thing.
Well, we thought, you said maybe we pivoted too far.
Yes.
Like...
We talk about this sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're both primarily two-dimensional artists with like a little bit of three-dimensional here and there. But I think we pushed ourselves a little too far too fast.
Mm-hmm. And also even just the standalone aspect of it. Like it was like we were trying to create freestanding objects where everything else we make is usually supported in some way. Even if I make, something that isn't, it's meant to be carried or held or, So, yeah.
Yeah, so we were doing big sculptures of the round. Let's take a minute. Let's pull them out. Let's show people where we are. And,
get ready.
And what we want to do next, I guess. I know. I haven't even looked in this bag.
I was shocked
for a while. Because I have like parts in here. So we should recap that we found a bunch of parts.
We went to Savers, which is one of our local thrift stores, and we said everything had to either be from Savers or found.
Like recycled.
I kind of tried to do it sans glue with some, I was going to go back in and glue things later, but I put it together with
I had
twine, string.
I actually had this up on a thing.
Oh yeah, you had a thing.
But I don't know where it went. I ripped it off and there's like glue left over. So this is my monster.
And these are from one of our neighbors does woodworking and makes these trays.
They're really cool.
They are really cool. They're beautiful pieces of wood.
I don't know what to do with
I know, I had a whole bunch and I got rid of them.
Oh, you did? Well, I'm sure we can get more.
We can always get more.
Yeah.
They went to a good home, but I no longer have them.
So I made some sort of like Franken pillow. Never really went anywhere.
It is cozy.
I mean, honestly, I'm really enjoying this right now. But it's nothing. It's
so cozy.
Yours is so spiky.
Mine is like a prehistoric wooden bird or something. I don't know.
Well, but you can see we went in very different directions.
With eggs.
Or
possibly testicles. I'm not sure what those are. I don't know.
We have recently both been seeing various found object like people who are doing found object sculptures, but like wall supported sculpture, art, installations.
Yeah.
We can probably throw up a few of those references here. I know I have a lot of people in my mind that do that kind of thing. Like I've talked about Jessica Stockholder before. Who's that?
I need to go and look at these references that you have.
Yeah. Well, definitely. I'll send it to you because we'll put them in the video.
We'll put them in the video.
But in various kind of like people, like Robert Rauschenberg, who is really, popular in the modern art movement. Everybody knows him. Those are big influences of mine.
I'm thinking I know who it is, but I'm not absolutely sure.
Hey, those have always been really big influences to me.
Does he do a lot of found object stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, I think I know.
Like assemblage type
yes,
stuff.
I do. It is who I'm thinking of. Okay.
And, but it's, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, it's there, and it's these types of artworks are right for the plucking, but like, I'm not there yet, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like going fully 3-dimensional. It's possible that I might need to do more kind of like wall art that becomes more 3-dimensional, or even we were talking about like mobiles.
Mm-hmm. I really like the idea of I want gravity to be visible in mine.
Mm-hmm,
I want you to see and that may be like the scene, the way Ruth Asawa's things hung, and things being suspended but also held down, and there to be movement, and I'm not quite sure, but
I agree with the gravity. I think a lot of my more recent work is about gravity and draping, and it may have just been too big a plunge to go and remove that completely from the piece in order to do a sculpture on the rack.
Yes. And I'm thinking right now, I don't mean to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but I was thinking about gravity, and I feel that when we were doing freestanding, not to make gravity sound negative, but gravity was working against us.
Yes.
And I want gravity to work, I want to work with gravity and play with gravity and have it be part of what's going on instead of fighting against gravity.
Yeah, so I hope this is like somewhat making sense to people. But we want to kind of revisit this project, but maybe not take quite as big a jump, but maybe use what we've already started and play with it more.
Yes, that's why we wanted to show you these. We're going to, because we may be dismantling and using some of these things, but some of them you may be saying goodbye to forever. Yeah. Do you want to go for a little walk and talk a little bit more about what direction we're going and maybe some things that we want to incorporate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right, we'll see you.
Okay.
Well, we're back.
We're outside.
Yeah.
We're by the bike path, although the bike path is behind you guys, so you're not going to see.
Can't see the bike path. We can see the bike path.
We can.
And we decided that, we want to talk a little bit more about this thing called, pivoting in a good way.
Yes.
We pivoted kind of in a rushed way, but now we're ready to pivot back. Make a more incremental step towards sculpture.
More power to you if you're a power pivoter and pivot far, because I think sometimes it works out, but
neither of us really felt inspired by moving so quickly out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
And we both lost inspiration in that respect, and then we had other things going on, so this project went to the back burner. But now I think we're both at a place where roaring into summer, which tends to be my busy creative time because I have less work.
Yes, it does. It does really. It makes you feel like you have more energy too.
Yeah.
Although we always say when winter rolls around, we're like, oh, and you get to hole up and work on things. But summer's great. I think the plein air season is upon us. So we might be doing more things outside. So what are some of the things you want to integrate? As far as what are you looking forward to playing with and kind of putting into yours? Because I do want to make this a little more multimedia than I normally do. I mean, I like multi-technique.
Yeah.
But I'd like this to be multimedia. Yeah.
Well, I think I'll probably start off, maybe game plan might be the best way to talk about it, because I think I'll probably start by trying to incorporate my pillow beast into some sort of like wall hanging.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. So I think like as far as probably incorporating some of the things I'm using in my other work, but really trying to push the 3-dimensional aspect with the pillow, because putting the pillow in a piece would be coming off of the wall more than I have with any of my other work.
That's true, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we were talking about hanging, suspending, draping, kind of like, gravity. So trying to find a way I can balance this pillow thing within a piece, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to incorporate those wooden pieces, even though I really love them. But they're just they're confusing to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, working with the nets I've been making, the quillies, the braids,
I like
fabric,
that. Yeah.
recycled fabric, I think might be my best approach. So it's working a lot with what I've already been working with, but also just trying again to really like push this 3-dimensional thing. I also love sort of like this, like the bulbousness of that pillow, and like I haven't played with a shape like that.
Yeah.
So like playing with volume in that way.
And you're manipulating volume by cinching it in and doing things to it. Yeah, I like
so kind of playing with that, playing with sort of this like, this billowing, maybe with billowing might be the word.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I want to incorporate some other things I've been interested in doing. I have to say, you're going to laugh when I say this. A long time ago, when you were just talking about the wood things, I have this like one of those wood burner things, and I made a whole bunch of little things. I had like this banner when I did kids classes, and I would make wood, like I'd wood burn pieces of wood and put them on that. So I kind of want to think about it like almost like doodling or stitching, or
that's interesting.
so I may draw with the wood burner on those wooden things a little bit. I'm not sure. Or I may do that and then use those as sort of an arc or a swag to do sort of a garlandy hanging thing. Or I may go in the direction of a mobile. But I also, I kind of want to play with the gravity thing. I want to make some heavy things and some deceptively light things. I'd like to incorporate some pottery into it.
Yeah.
Because we've been taking pottery classes.
Right.
And then I want to play around with a little bit of paper mache.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate all of those things, but just, I like it when paper mache looks like something really heavy, but it's not. And you look at somebody pick up something that looks like a barbell, but it's really light. They can pick it up with one finger. Kind of mess around with gravity that way.
Yeah.
So, and maybe I'll get more movement. I don't know, but that's kind of where I'm going. As we were leaving the building, we were also talking about just really being. Sometimes it's motivating to come back to a project.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like and how we both do that a lot. We circle back. And again, we talk about this a lot, like just following what your brain's telling you to work on, so that you're, like if I have a project that I have to work on, but I really don't want to work on it, I'll just end up working on nothing somehow.
Yeah.
So it's like being free to like let it go for a little bit and work on something else and then come back to it. I think is something we both do a lot.
Yeah, we do. And sometimes those end up being our favorite things.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Repurposing things and rethinking about things that maybe you thought were going to be one thing but turned out to be another thing.
So with the challenge we can throw out there, then we could say, join us in doing something, like maybe more dimensional than you usually do, or simply revisit a project that maybe you weren't quite sure where it was going.
Right. It wasn't turning out to be. You took a big swing, and it just didn't connect right then. But you still have an opportunity to do that.
You know what else I do sometimes is maybe I take a class or use it. I'm not a big pattern user, but maybe I got talked into using a pattern, and I get a little bit like, this is not me. Right. But sometimes I pull those things out, and then I do a hard left or a hard right and turn it into something else. So you might have a project like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we would love to hear what you guys are doing. I mean, I wish there was a way you could always email. It would be so fun to get little video messages from people.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
I know.
People can leave comments on YouTube.
Yep, and you can send us
on
Instagram. Yeah, you could send us little videos on Instagram.
Yep.
You can do
or
that.
You can tag us too. on Instagram.
Tag us on Instagram.
So, yeah, let us know. So either you're going to go more dimensional or you're going to, oh, here comes the fire truck.
Oh, yeah. We are by the fire station.
Oh my gosh, I know that the siren might go off.
As my good friend Elizabeth would say, something's going down.
Something's going down. That's funny. So you're either going to go more dimensional or you're going to revisit something that like just didn't work out before.
Yeah. And then let us know how it goes and we'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
I feel excited where I was kind of feeling like, oh gosh, I can't wait
right?
to go and cut that bird apart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carve my bird.
Yeah. Oh my God. Carve it up.
All right. Okay.
We're
So
gonna
we'll
go
see you
work on
soon. Bye.
Oh boy, something's going down.
We better run.
Frankenpillow.
So bad.
Oh my word. What happened? Did you flash everyone?
I just think I need a new bra.
Oh!
Let me just set they're not even big. My boobs on the table.
Start again.
We're gonna have to start again.
We're
We'll have to
gonna
put
have a lot to
warning.
delete here.